We are live. Good morning, Elevators, Team Elevation. Those of you who know me know I'm not a rapper. I thought this was a pretty good song. Lies success. Alrighty, so let me get back over here to my comments. It's Motivation Morning or Monday, Motivation Monday. We got AJ in the house. AJ's here with us each and every day, tuning in live to pick up some pearls of wisdom. Who else we got on the call? Let's see. I can't see them from here. I got to get my thing going here. But hey, I hope everybody had an amazing and safe Halloween. It looked like by the pictures that I saw, it was pretty cool. Hey, if you want to share some of the pictures on the team page, that would be great as well. Some of your Halloween pictures, some of your celebration pictures, some of your having fun pictures. You know, it's always good to see. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, yeah. So anyway, let's see what Lori, Andrew. Happy Monday, Lori Gagliano's on, watching you. Happy Monday, happy Monday. And so, you know, if you look at the bottom of the screen, those of you who are watching, it's a new month, it's a new week, and it's a new day. And it's time to get excited. It's time to get fired up for what we're going on, because what we're doing now is preparing us for 2021. It's November. We only got 2 months until Christmas, 2 months until New Year's, 2 months. Tomorrow is election day. I know a lot of people are, hey, Michelle Brick, good to see you, Miss Arizona. Got the cactus in the sun going. I know a lot of you are thinking about, you know, that. Don't worry about that. You know, that is what it is. You know, morning, sunshine.
Good morning. It's Monday. Whoop, whoop. New week, new month. It's awesome.
And the Vikings won.
And the Vikings won. Woo.
Whoop, whoop.
I know, right?
Yeah,
sorry for all you Packer fans, but I'm just telling you what, when you guys, when you're rivals of someone, I don't even care what your record is. It's always good to beat the rival.
Yeah. Always, no matter what. I mean, you know, even if you're 1-5 going into the game and your season's not looking good, you can beat the 5-1 team that's your rival.
I was thinking during the game about how we talk about that the power of one, right? One extra reach out, one extra minute, one extra whatever. We have lost really big games to teams that were undefeated by 1 point.
Yeah.
So while our record looks like we're horrible.
Yeah.
That one makes a big difference.
That one play. You know, a lot of times a game comes down to a play, a turnover, a mistake. And you know, here's the deal too, is talking about going into this new month and getting ready and doing your best. You know, for those of you who are building, it's all about attitude. You know, I'm texting back and forth with Denise at the beginning of the game. And the Packers get the ball and drive down the field in 7 minutes and 15 seconds and score. And I'm like, I sent her a little meme that says, I don't play defense. And it was from that movie with the rabbits and Michael Jordan and them. You know? And the comedian comes in, I can't think of his name.
And Jordan funny he is.
Jordan says, now you play defense. He goes, I don't play defense. And so I'm like, y'all aren't playing defense. And then as the game goes on, the Vikings start winning, and I'm like, I'm not going to text her because I'll jinx it. You know, I don't want to jinx. If I text her and then they lose, it's like you should have just said. So I stayed out of it. Had a wedding to go to yesterday, so I'm at the wedding, like looking to see what the Viking game is. You know, like okay. But anyway,
so good.
Here's the deal: had the Vikings went into that game going, yeah, we're 1-5. They're 5-1. They're leading the league. We're last in the league. We're done. They would have got spanked.
That's right.
If they would have, after that very first drive, when the Packers ran down the field and put it in the end zone, unabated, I mean, they just gaining yards every time. If they would have said, well, there you go. I knew it. I knew it.
It's true.
It's over now.
The story you tell yourself, right?
Yeah, it's what you tell yourself. And, I was thinking about, I was listening to a video this morning, and I'll share it. And it talked about if you're looking to build a business and share our products, number one, you want to share, you don't share ingredients and you don't share labels. You share what it does for someone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so they were telling this story about about going out there, and people who say, "Hey, Shelly, good to see you from Florida." I'm living vicariously in Florida on a paddleboard with Shelly. So
Shelly just had her second month of regional.
Regional, whoop, whoop, double up bonus time.
That's right.
Yeah, that's worth $300. Yeah, and for her enroller too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. $300. So here's the deal: is if you think about things again, it's how the Vikings thought about the game going in. It's their perception. It's what they focus on. So as you're thinking about sharing products with people say, "Oh," I say, "Hey, are you a good salesperson?" Well, I don't like sales. Well, that's cool. I'm good with that. But if you're just good at follow up, you can be successful. Oh, I know what you're gonna say. Oh, I suck at follow up. Well, let me ask you a question. Let's reframe this thing for a second, okay? Let's change our mentality. If you're in your neighborhood, Denise, in your neighborhood, and the lady next door over there that has the dog that was out walking that day we were out,
Mm-hmm.
her and her husband, they seem like nice people, And your neighbor has kids, 4 kids, husband and wife. Husband gets sick and passes away. Sad story, but let's think about this for a second. Wife gets laid off from her job. And you decide, I'm going to do something for that family. I'm going to start a GoFundMe. I'm going to start some charity events. I'm going to do a walk. We're going to come together as a community, not just as our neighborhood, but as Skinny Atlas, New York. That's a beautiful, if you haven't been to Skinny Atlas, Denise lives in a beautiful, beautiful small country community town on an amazing lake where the wind blows 100 miles an hour daily. But it did when I was there. So what kind of effort would you put forth? And who all would you tell about this fundraiser you're doing for this now widow with 4 children who lost her job and is trying to pay her bills? You tell everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You tell everybody. And when they said, yeah, and well, get back with me and I'll let you know how much I can donate. Get back with me and we'll see how much it is. Even if it was November and we've got however many, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 weeks to Christmas, you still be like, listen, we've got to do this family. They're not going to have Christmas. We've got to do something.
We would be making it happen.
We would be, and maybe making the follow-up phone calls, right?
Yeah.
Now, why would you do that so aggressively and so positive versus what we do? The answer is it's because you're making a difference in that family, and you're going to feel good about it. You're going to feel so good, and it's a feel good to the people. But I want to tell you this. If you realize, and if you don't understand how powerful our Touchstone products are, if you don't understand what a difference it can make in people's lives, it's made in my life, in Denise's life. I mean, the testimonials are so amazing of people who literally these products have changed their life. Literally, the income for some people has changed their life. We had a lady on last week, homeless. 3 years ago, broke, now making 6 figures, changed her life. Kids had the best Christmas last year they've ever had. She said this year is going to be 10 times as good. And so if you use the same mentality when you're approaching people about this opportunity and these products,
mm-hmm.
it makes you feel better. It makes you feel better about reaching out to people. Hey, I'm here to help you. If you want my help, great. Can you imagine the lady next door over there going to Denise? Yeah, no, it's okay. Don't do that. Don't do that. Now, she may say that, but you wouldn't stop, would you?
No. sometimes you just have to take yourself out of the equation. You know, in our business, for a lot of us.
Yes.
I know I've had to do that because, yeah, sometimes I used to always say to people, if you had the cure to cancer in your pocket, you wouldn't be picking and choosing who you're calling. You'd be letting everybody know. You tell everybody a recommendation of a doctor or a hairdresser or a restaurant. And it's because we don't get paid on that. So sometimes once we start getting paid, it's very common for people to start to feel a little tentative about sharing because they don't want anyone to think they're benefiting. But the truth is, someone's benefiting. If I recommend a restaurant, someone's making money.
That's
so, you know, try to take yourself out of the equation if you struggle with that. And just reach out to be of service.
We were at a wedding, and due to, you know, Corona, they had a very limited number of people that they could have for the reception. So they had, you know, probably a little over 100 people come to the wedding, but the venue said, hey, you're allowed this many people to the reception. So we didn't go to the reception. We're like, hey, you know, your family needs to be there, not us. You know, we're friends, but not family. And so we're talking to another couple, friends of ours, and they were supposed to go to the reception. They ended up not going because they ended up giving up their seat for the family as well. But we're like, so, and they've lived here for, I don't know, I think that Steve may have lived here his whole life. But we're like, hey, so we're going to go get something to eat. What restaurants have y'all eaten at down here? What do you think? Where do you recommend? You know? And they were like, oh, well, I would try this one. And Amanda's looking on her phone going, well, that one doesn't have dine-in, you know. Well, this one, that's pretty cool. Well, how about that one? You know, we're like, hey, if things change. So we as you said a minute ago about restaurants and things, we'll quickly recommend that. But sometimes people do feel, but if you're doing it for the right reason, which is to help people, and if you help enough other people become successful and achieve their health and their finances, hey, we should get paid for that.
Right.
Yeah. I sell Nissan Rogues all the time because I love them. You know, they're cool cars. And if you're looking for a small SUV, it's for the money and the quality and how long they last and their service records, there's not a better one out there. I don't get paid by Nissan. You know?
I got one too.
Maybe I should. You know, I got my Touchstone logo on here. People say, what is that? You know, they're not sure whether it's a flower, a tree. They don't know what that is. I'm like, I'm glad you asked.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked what that is. Let me tell you what that is. So it's 11:13.
All right.
Amanda said they've been here for 25 years, so they know the restaurants. Let's go out there this today and this month, and let's make a difference. Let's approach people with the mentality that we're helping them.
Yeah.
We're helping them improve their health. We're helping them improve their lives physically, mentally, spiritually, and financially. And we're giving them a tribe to be part of. We're giving them a group of people. We're giving them support and love. You know, and that's what it's all about. You know, this crazy world out there, you know, tomorrow's the election. And so, I mean, it is what it is. Here's what those people, and I'm gonna go out here because I don't like to get political, so I'm not going to be political as far as a side goes or anything else. I'm just showing you that those people try to divide us and separate us. Why else would they have red states and blue states? This party or that party? Which one you picking? Let's just I encourage you to go out and vote, and I encourage you to go out and vote for the person that you feel like is going to be the best for our country and our population. Not for you, not necessarily what's best for you personally. What's best for the whole group? What's best for all of us? You know, and if you look at that and we come together and we unite, it's the same way here. We're helping people. We're helping people. And we bring people together. And we bring people together sharing love, sharing products, sharing an opportunity that can make a difference in their lives.
Amen.
Rock and roll. Motivation
Have
Monday.
a great Monday, you guys. We will see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning. 11 o'clock.